Hey, I'm Nick, and fair warning, this video will probably be terrible. But what first attempt at anything is ever any good in hindsight? I guess I'll start with my least favorite subject, talking about myself. I have been doing group and individual coaching with a large Fortune 500 company for almost a decade now, setting up rockstar product development teams, coaching leaders and engineers to level up their careers. This summer, like a lot of folks in tech, I found myself on the receiving end of a layoff, which impacted our entire in-house coaching organization. I was also, at about the same time, halfway through a lengthy approval process for bariatric surgery. So I had one big major life change that I had signed up for, surgery, and I got a bonus major life change that I didn't sign up for, being unemployed for the first time in about 20 years. Anyway, I didn't want to risk changing insurance mid-flight only to start the whole process over again from scratch. And the severance was thankfully generous enough. And, I'm in a spot in my life where I just decided to take the summer off. And in that time, I also managed to finish my PCC from the International Coaching Federation. I passed my final test the night before I went in and under for surgery. All through this process, I had toyed with the idea of starting my own business, my own coaching practice. But that's scary. And as much as I felt like it was the right thing to do, I also felt stuck, unable to take the first real step of asking somebody if they wanted to coach, that sales piece, that thing that when you're an internal coach, you kind of don't have to do all that much. You kind of don't have to put yourself out there, the work is there and kind of almost comes to you. I was happy to do the other stuff. I registered a business. I built a website that I didn't send to anybody. All of that stuff's easy. I guess the next thing I did, I researched, I read, I listened to YouTube's videos and podcasts, and eventually I was using research as a means to procrastinate. So I started to dig in on why. Visibility is a part of it. I've always felt awkward and uncomfortable and weird being the center of attention. It's kind of why I always loved working with teams. I could kind of give all the credit to the team and sort of shine spotlight on them. But if I wanted to start a business, my business, I would have to be comfortable being a little uncomfortable. I'm also a big nerdvergent, but I'm sure that'll come up more later. I grew up with Dungeons & Dragons. It's a hobby I've kind of maintained off and on through the years as I grew up as well. So I had another idea. I have a lot of ideas. Sorry. Yeah, you'll get that too. What if I could whip up a character sheet within the context of the problem I'm trying to solve, getting unstuck, taking that big first step, along with what needs leveled up to overcome the challenge. So a character sheet of kind of where I am today versus maybe where I need to be to do the thing. Not taking action. Maybe I need more strength. Stage fright about putting myself out here to whoever is still watching. Thank you, by the way, if you're still there. Maybe I need to level up my charisma. Anyway, long story short, not really. Still a long story. Anyway, I guess I'm writing a book now. It's the right month for it, at least, I guess. Not writing a book to get rich, not writing a book to get famous, just writing the book I need personally for myself at this point in my life to get over some of my own hangups, as well as build some momentum that says, I can probably do this, even if it is a little bumpy and weird and rocky and uncomfortable at first. So this right now, for now, this is where I'm going to document some of that process in this rambling, almost nonsensical way. Apologize in advance. I may be a pretty good coach, but this is unfamiliar territory for me. But I'm also pretty sure unfamiliar territory is a prereq for finding something new. So thanks for listening. Be cool.